Hello, American University. Today we will be discussing go-go music, a genre found only in the DC area. We will also be playing an interview we conducted with the go-go band All For You, as well as two of go-go's most popular songs. Go-go, created by Chuck Brown in the 1970s during the Civil Rights Movement, got its name because the music just goes and never stops. Before Chuck Brown created go-go as a genre, bands used to stop between songs and people would leave the dance floor, making for a very disjointed performance. However, Chuck Brown's continuous music involved the audience, allowing them to dance all night long. Although many believe that original go-go music is closest in style to funk, go-go has its roots that go back to Africa, and it is actually a mixture of blues, salsa, gospel, Latin, and soul, in addition to funk. The genre has never made it big nationally, though it was briefly popular in 1978 when Chuck Brown released Bustin' Loose. Instead, go-go has stayed predominantly in the DMV, which is DC, Northern Virginia, and Southern Maryland. And its lyrics are a reflection of the realities that many African Americans face living in this area. Although there are many different sounds of go-go, its defining characteristic is its driving syncopated beat. According to Lornell and Stevenson, a typical go-go beat consists of a series of quarter and eighth notes in that order. Quarter, eighth, quarter. Quarter, eighth, quarter. This is seen in what is widely considered to be go-go's best-known song, Bustin' Loose by Chuck Brown and the Soul Searchers.
What you got until you get what you need, y'all. You got to give a lot just to get what you need sometimes, y'all. Give me the bridge now. I feel like busting loose, busting loose. Give me the bridge now. Bustin' loose now. Bustin' loose in the evening. Bustin' loose can be pleasing.
Other defining characteristics of go-go include its usage of a wide variety of percussion instruments and the interaction of the band with the audience. The beat is played out most commonly by the bass drum, snare drums, and hi-hat, but go-go also utilizes other percussion instruments like the conga drums, the timbal, and cowbells. Saxophonists are important to go-go as well, and add the funk sound that is commonly linked with this genre. Furthermore, go-go exhibits a call and response between the audience and the performers, which makes talking and gesturing between the two groups common during performances. Local go-go band All For You discussed the importance of call and response between the band and the audience, linking go-go to traditional African music as well.
That's go-go, like, that makes it go-go. What's the kind of
main percussions is what you hear.
That's
what makes go-go percussion.
The swing of the drum.
You hear that drum and that conga beat. And the fans, you can't forget the fan, the crowd participation. It's a big part of it too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
It goes back to gospel music. See, that's another genre that's thrown into there.
Because what he do, he conduct, and he do his rapping and things like that. But he's one of the main ones that interacts that back and forth with that crowd. And when you get them involved and they feeding off of you and you feeding off of them, it's a back and forth with the crowd when they in there together, and that's a big part of go-go. That crowd participation and that back and forth with because you interact with the band. So when you're there, it's an experience. So I was in there. They was back and forth. It's just a whole experience with it.
I'm part of the music.
Yeah. When you come see it live, and you're there, you're part of it. And that's why a lot of people, when they come see it, they do fall in love with it. It's an experience.
Similarly to the opinion of All For You, if you talk to anyone that's part of the go-go music scene, they will tell you that go-go music is something that needs to be experienced live and not on a recording. It is for this reason why some believe go-go music has been unable to garner success outside of the DMV. When it is recorded, it loses some of the elements that make the music special.
Why do you think it's so only in this area? So popular here, why do you think it hasn't really expanded outside of the DMV?
I don't know. I can't really call it because I know there's people that come from out of town that I talk to that come to see it and they genuinely enjoy it and they like it. But then there's some people that don't fully understand it, I guess, and when they come here. But I don't know. I wish it would get bigger, and move out places, but
I think it doesn't have a positive backing. Like I said, when you have the negative backlash coming from the news and the media. I'm from Philadelphia. Okay. We don't have go-go in Philadelphia. I live in Baltimore. We definitely don't have go-go in Baltimore. When I tell people in Baltimore I'm going to D.C. to play in a go-go band, they're like, ew, they bang on buckets. People don't understand it.
Regardless of the key characteristics, there have been some slight changes to go-go since 1987, creating almost 2 generations of the genre. One of the first changes was a decrease in the use of instrumentation, like string, bass, and reed instruments. Newer bands are most focused on the vocals, giving this new go-go more of a hip-hop vibe. There's also been the development of lead talkers in more recent bands. These are principal vocalists, which is another adaptation from rap. While to some these changes might be big, go-go has not changed much overall. Welcome to DC, a more recent go-go song created in 2007 by the band Mambo Sauce, represents these changes. Though go-go is central to the DMV area, Welcome to DC made the Billboard Hip Hop and R&B charts in 2008.
Welcome to DC. You know where you're at, the USA Cup. You're taking it slightly, I'm taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act, you gon' be right back. But we gon' be right here, we gon' be right here. We ain't going nowhere. Welcome to DC. DC, the home of Chuck Brown. Oh, you don't know the sound? Well, let me break it down. The G-O, the M-A, and B-O. See though, we've been pumping crank since an embryo. Really though, it's the city where the people hold the power. And you can see 9 I'm from the city to district, I own up to it. But right now I got a real big bone to pick. When this industry don't let us get some ownership, we gotta take it, huh? Well, we own it then. This ain't a hit and run, no, we're not an accident. More like a hit and hold, sorta like we tackling. And we crank so hard cause we be practicing. And this is just the beginning, Slim, we just scrimmaging. So lace up your Nike boots and pass with the Timberlands. When them brothers off the boat like they Gilligan. What a condition that we living in. Got us fighting over land and they now it's like cowboys and Indians. So football, yup, cowboys and Indians. And politics, yup, cowboys and idiots. But much love to VA and MD. That's why the new DC is the DMV. Where you're at, the USA Cup. You're taking it slightly, I'm taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act, you gon' be right back. Well, we gon' be right here, we gon' be right here. You know where you're at, the USA Cup. You're taking it slightly, I'm taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act, you gon' be right back. Well, we gon' be right here, we gon' be right here. We ain't going nowhere. Welcome to DC. We ain't going nowhere. Welcome to DC.
Go-go is a musical community that has been going strong for decades. Communities are defined as social units that share common values, but they can also be created or imagined according to its members. Go-go has a solid place in the African American community of DC, connecting many members to the music they have grown up with. Currently, people in the go-go music scene are not especially worried about expanding go-go outside of Washington, but rather the survival of the genre in general. The reason for this is not that the music is unpopular, but just the opposite. Go-go is an essential part of Washington, D.C., and generations of Washingtonians have grown up listening to it. All For You says that you can find a restaurant, bar, or club playing go-go music almost every night of the week. Although this genre is very popular within the DMV, it has been on the decline recently. The reason for this is because it is being pushed out of many areas in DC due to its association with violent crimes. Natalie Hopkinson, an author who writes about music in Washington, D.C., says that it makes her head spin how quickly it is happening. Go-go is being pushed out from the heart of where it began, even though it did so much to bring life to these places. Go-go is now seen as problems and seen as disposable. One group that is perpetuating this image of go-go music as a problem and blaming go-go for the violence in DC's poor neighborhoods is the DC Police Department. At a 2005 hearing on violence in DC's nightclubs, one police officer supported the shutdown of a club that played go-go music because he believed the genre was a magnet for violence, and that if you bring go-go in somewhere, you're going to have a problem. Furthermore, the DC police circulate what is known as the Go-Go Report, a listing of all the go-go events going on in DC, so an added police presence can be brought to these areas. The message from the DC police is clear. Go-Go is a problem and must be driven out of the city in order to improve safety. Without its image changing, Go-Go's future is murky at best, with its continuing disappearance from DC, as well as its gentrification pushing Go-Go's biggest participants out of the city. Without its image changing, Go-Go's future is murky at best. With its continuing disappearance from DC, as well as gentrification pushing Go-Go's biggest participants out of the city, Go-Go looks like it will continue to get smaller and smaller. However, when Go-Go is as popular as it still is among generations of Washingtonians, few fear that it will completely disappear.
The fans make the Go-Go grow. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it ain't the fans, we don't have it. You know what I'm saying?
As long as they still can come out and see it and experience it and still love it, I mean, we there, but it has to do, like you said,
The fans gotta get out
and support
and make sure that it does not get shut down because it's getting close to it.
Thank you for listening to our podcast on Go-Go.